Hello everyone, this is your writing block, and I wanted to do another reading for Taurus for the month of June. These readings can be used whenever you get this. It might pertain to past, present, or future. These readings pretty much are whenever they're intended, whenever you see them, or whenever you are attracted to this. But let me go ahead and start getting my deck ready, and hopefully you enjoy my reading for general reading for Taurus. All right. All right. Hopefully everyone is doing well, holding up during the coronavirus. Hopefully nobody that you know is actually ill or has any encounters with it. So hopefully, if you like these readings, please subscribe, please follow, and go ahead and press the like button. I'm gonna do this a little differently. It's kind of hard to do a general reading, because in the book it only describes to do specific readings for individual people, and I'm going to try to do a little bit different to hopefully get a little better general reading. It's the only way so far that seems to work as just a general. I'm not going to do any reversals. That'll be right now with these times. I think everybody needs something positive and not reflect on any negativity, because anytime that you do, anytime you do think of something negative, you'll actually make it more into reality. So in other words, always try to keep yourself positive, and all the positive energy will actually create something positive in your future. And like, if you think of too many negative things, you will create negative things around you, and they'll be attracted to you. And that's from personal experience. So, especially people that are psychic or have the intuitive abilities, you got to keep yourself very careful about your thoughts. So here we go. It looks like our first card is going to be the blue herring, or heron. So let me get the book out. This is a new card, as I'm not familiar with this revised edition too well, but a lot of the other animals I'm very familiar with from the older edition, from the one that came out in 1980. So, or no, 1988. So, but this is a new card from the revised edition that they added to this. And here, let me go over it. So it's going to be self-reflection is what it represents. So maybe there's things that are going to be coming out that you're going to need some self-reflection. So if the blue herring has flown into your cards today, it is urging you to dive into a watery world of feeling or seeking your truth. Heron teaches you to develop your self-reflective skills so that you may come to know yourself in an intimate way. Looking at yourself through a filmy lens of self-importance, the cloudy perception of low self-worth, or the myopic eye of self-pity. You will never understand your true potential of appropriate the opportunity, appreciate the opportunity that appear. So maybe there's going to be an opportunity or or you're going to actually start having more faith in yourself. I mean, like I was saying before, negativity, positivity, it's what's in your heart and what you believe will come true. And the blue heron is actually reflecting that, and actually is saying what I just said. Think positive thoughts and have faith in yourself. Okay, don't devaluate yourself, even if it's somebody else that is close to you. You are very important, and you are actually should have more self-esteem to yourself and your abilities. So that is what the blue heron is trying to represent and tell us. Next is going to be the mouse. Let's see. The mouse is a scrutiny. So maybe you're going to be paying attention to a lot of details. So you got to be very careful with, like mouse. You got to be very careful, because as much as you see the grains that are on the floor, you may not be able to see the whole picture. So you may have a lot of information right now, but in scrutiny you got to be very careful, because you might actually just be paying attention too much on what's in front of you and not seeing the whole thing. So that's maybe something that you have to worry about and keep an eye out. Maybe there's just a lot of information that you can process all at one time, like the mouse. You know, he nibbles at a little bit of everything. He really does sometimes just doesn't eat the whole thing, the whole grain, and just goes to nibble on something else. So you got to be very careful and digest all the information that that maybe you're given. Next is going to be the mountain lion. The mountain lion is definitely going to be the leader, and especially like a mama cat. She is very fierce and will stand up for her cubs. You just don't. The mountain lion is something you just do not mess with. And leadership. Let me see. Make sure that number 17. I remember right. She is. Let's see what she has to say for us in this situation. Leadership. If mountain lion has come to you in dreams, which she has now and then for me, you will learn how to balance power, intention, physical strength, and grace. Actually, here we go. Mountain has come to you in dreams. It is time to stand on your convictions and lead yourself where your heart takes you. Others may choose to follow, and the lessons will multiply. If you pull this card, let's see. If you have pulled the card of Mountain Lion, you may be asked to review the purpose behind your personal beliefs. You may need to discover whether or not your plans include a pride of cubs wanting to be like you or share in your dreams. You are already the leader. The question may be whether or not the time has come to push the cubs out of the cave. So let's see. If you are aligned with cat medicine, you are considered to be king of the mountain, and never allowed to be human or vulnerable. The pitfalls are many, but the rewards are great. So maybe yeah, she's quite powerful. So mountain lion, and maybe because who you are, you have to step up and be and take control of a situation. So maybe that's what it's telling you. and that's why it's probably come up. This is probably a lesson that you may have to worry about and learn, or you're already in and you are your own king of your own mountain in your domain. So next we have the elk. The elk represents stamina, and he's number 3. So let me go ahead and read a little bit of elk. Elk medicine teaches the pace. That pace yourself will increase your stamina. Elk medicine people may not be the first ones that arrive at the goal, but they are always arriving without getting burned out. So if you have taken too much on too much recently, it might be a good idea to look at how you plan to finish what you have started without ending up in the hospital. So this kind of reflects what Mountain Lion with Mountain Lion. So you may in the leadership position, but you may have to pace yourself and not take on too much. So maybe that's what elk is trying to say from that coincides with Mountain Lion. So, but yeah, that's the important thing. Pace yourself. Delegate. Since you are the leader, delegate so you can actually finish whatever project or whatever you have going on. So next card will be blank. Now, normally people put a whatever animal they want in here to reflect whatever is around in their vicinity, or whatever animal has popped up in their dreams a lot or nearby. But for me, I use a blank one to represent guides, spirit guides, animal guides, or whoever's on the other side. Now go ahead and look. Maybe you'll see an image that is personal only to you and only you. Maybe a family member, maybe a father who's passed away, or somebody on this physical plane still that's trying to help you and guide you, or a pet on the other side who's trying to help you on the other side, because they're worried about you, and like dog, they're unconditional love and loyalty. They just cannot leave unless they know that you're okay, or that you need guidance or help on the other side. So, as general as it is, I believe that this is someone on the other side, or a pet, or a guide, or a spirit animal trying to help you along your path in the month of June. All right. So next and last card is going to be the beaver. The beaver is the builder. Let me see, the 22, make sure. Beaver is the builder. You may have a project that's going on right now because the beaver is probably telling them, because here, let me read what the beaver says in the book, but I believe that there's a project that you need to actually finish. You've been probably set it aside and not thinking about it, but Beaver's telling you need to start get your butt in gear and actually finish your project. So let me see what this is what the card represents in the book. So if the beaver has appeared in your spread, it may be time to put your idea into action or complete some project that has been neglected. The beaver card could be could also be asking you to settle the difference with fellow workers or friends. Beaver tells you to look for alternative solutions to life's challenges and to protect the creations which you put your love and energy into. So so that's what Beaver is trying to help and trying to provide wisdom too. So, and this is for Taurus for June. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading. Hopefully this is the only way I've been able to do a general enough reading for people because the other spreads seem a little too specific for individuals. So this is as general as I can get. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed the reading. Please like, please subscribe, please put the thumbs up, click the thumbs up, and have a great day, and remember to be positive, okay? Alright, have a great time. Alright, bye.